Hello, and this is my review of the Destiny 2 raid Leviathan, or Leviathan raid. And I'm gonna say right off the beginning, it's a beautiful raid. Like, everything looks nice in it. Now, moving on to opening up the first door to get into the raid. It's a lot like Vault of Glass, where people have to stand on a pad, except instead of standing on a pad, you're guarding it. 3 people guard it, 3 people go and grab the tridents or staffs you shove in, the banners you shove in there. And once you get all 3 banners, the door opens up and you get some loot. It's pretty simple. My raid team didn't struggle very much with it. Now, moving on to the second boss in the order that we went, the Royal Pools, or the Bathhouse, whatever you would like to call it. It was interesting. I gotta say, it wasn't that hard. I don't want to go into extreme details for people who are just watching this and haven't played the raid yet. In short, if your team's coordinated and you have fairly decent damage per second, you won't struggle with it. It's a good first round for the raid. I appreciated it a lot. It was fun to play. And you gotta kill this unique monster I'm killing right now, a big fat pig with machetes. It was great. I loved it. Now, moving on to my least favorite part, the pleasure gardens. Let me tell you, there's no pleasure in this garden. None whatsoever. If anyone in your fire team is remotely incompetent, you're gonna struggle with this. Because you have to kill all the dogs and not be seen until you get the multiplier. Not fun. After that, if you take the side way, you can explore the ship. The ship's really neat. There's tons of things to explore. There's some jumping puzzles. There's tubes. It feels like you're in Chuck E. Cheese right now. Loved it. We got lost in the tubes. Watch out if you're in the tubes. Just warning you. Okay. Now that you're warned, moving on to the third test, which is fun because you get to run in circles. It's everything everyone's ever wanted. No, but it's actually a pretty fun little trial they give you where one person runs the gauntlet, or 2 people run the gauntlet, and then you have to shoot the arrows to let them through. It's pretty interesting. And then everyone gets to run, and this is the part that makes it fun for me, because it's kind of like a race. Me and my team were very competitive, and we were savage about it. You have to race to the end and slam into the ground to win. It was a lot of fun. You have to get the orbs to stay alive. In all, this was probably my favorite trial, just because it involved teamwork, but not too much where one person can screw it up for the entire team, but enough to where you felt like you're actually working together, and then you gotta compete at the very end. I hope they implement more stuff like this in future raids, because I would love future raids with more stuff like this. And finally, moving on to the final boss fight. I don't have many clips from this because I ran out of memory. But I can say the ending's cool. The boss sucks. He looks like Jabba the Hutt. Alright, let's go to the single clip I have about the boss fight. And here we go. We're entering. We were all so excited. It took us forever to get here. We're so pumped up to see this final boss, and boom. You got the dude from Star Wars who's 1/4 portion, holding a goblet. In all, it's actually a really fun boss fight, and I don't have the clips for it, which makes me really mad. So I'm going to do the rest of the talking with this jumping puzzle that I hate. Overall, I really enjoyed the raid. It's not my favorite, all-time favorite. Vault of Glass will forever hold that in my heart. But it's up there. I really enjoyed it, and I hope they make more like this, because it was a ton of fun. I like the open world kind of thing with it. Anyways, let me know your experience with the raid. Have you finished it? Did you like the ending? Was it hard? Was it too easy? I'd like to know. If you enjoyed watching, why not subscribe if you haven't? Thanks for watching. See ya!